All right, greetings everyone. How you all doing tonight? This morning, this evening, afternoon, whatever time it happens to be wherever you are in this galaxy. Hope you're making it a great day. Got some GACs we're planning to do. Not sure how much we're going to get done though. Got some crazy opponents to deal with. Then maybe do some account reviews. Soze's up on the list, so he said he'd be joining us a little later, so maybe I'll play out my GAC and then take a look at his account in between. Maybe that works out. DL, do you like his haywire animation? It makes me chuckle. Yeah, the haywire is kind of a weird skill, right? So he kills something, and then he immediately does damage, but the damage can't actually kill anything. So he gets a free turn, and then he goes off. Now there's a bunch of stuff that say when something dies, the characters get free turn meter. So is it that he gets that turn meter, takes a bonus turn, and then loses all the bonus turn meter that he was supposed to get? He gets punished for killing stuff? When I read the kit, it looks like that. It looks like he actually gets punished for killing things. Anyway, yeah. If that kit works even remotely like as well as it looks like on paper, those two bots are going to be insane. It's basically C3PO that can do damage with a purpose-built damage dealer. It's crazy. It looks pretty bonkers. Hey, Kyber Soze, hello. Are you ready for your? You ready to look at your account already? You want to just jump right into that? I can get ready. I'm a little delayed starting up the stream tonight. So here's what happened. I got home, getting ready to start up the stream. My daughter comes running up to my little studio here. She's looking all nervous and, oh, I think something bad just happened. And I said, what? And she said, I can't find my Chromebook. She has a Chromebook that she has to do her homework on. So she couldn't find her Chromebook. So she's in an aftercare program with the YMCA, so we raced back there before they closed, and she looked all around and couldn't find her Chromebook. And we came back home, and we walked in the house, and she's like, oh, there it is. I guess I took it out and put it on the ottoman. It was here the whole time. And then she said, are you going to tell everybody what happened? And I said, no, I don't plan on it. And she goes, I'm okay with you telling everybody. I think you should tell everybody while you're late. So there you go. She asked me to divulge the secret of the not really lost Chromebook. She definitely did not have the foresight buff above her head for that period. Don Tallow said, not heard much about these bots. Go check it out. Looks pretty good. What can I use to counter Rey? I have SLKR gas, Sith Empire. I also need a good SLKR counter. Oof. Well, gas can beat Rey, but if they have like Dash Rendar in the comp or Cat, then probably you're not going to get it done. So if your gas is standing up when Rey does the ult, all the ult will do is make gas sit down. So you got to watch the combination of her getting off a whirlwind, sitting your gas down, and then crouching down in the ult before he can stand back up. That could get you, but otherwise, I mean, gas has a chance against that team. And then use your SLKR versus SLKR. Or you just take in SLKR and own the team. I don't feel like gas does that great against SLKR though, so yeah, I feel like that's a free win for the SLKR even on auto or AI. Maybe somebody in the chat has an idea. Just imagine them with sortie. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm definitely imagining those bots with 50 RT. Sure. Kyber says, your call, I got an hour. All right, good. We'll do it then. You've got a lot more patience than I do to laugh that off. My kids get angry, Dad, when that stuff happens. Yeah, I don't know. I was upset when I thought she lost her Chromebook, but literally all I said to her is, well, if I have to buy you a Chromebook, I'm not too happy. And that's about as mad as I got. Yeah, it's not that I don't get mad. It's that there's no reason to get. It's okay to have the emotion mad, but you don't have to act it out. Maybe that's a good way of putting it. You have a choice not to act it out. That kind of thing has probably happened to all of us at some point, let's be honest. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yep. So I have this saying at work that I use sometimes, and like somebody will do something and they'll be like, oh man, I can't believe I messed that up, and you know how people are. And so I don't know where I came up with this saying, but I said, well, somebody will say something like, oh man, I hope I don't get in too much trouble for this or whatever. And I'll say, look, if I fired everybody that made a mistake, there'd be nobody working here, and I'd probably just have to start with myself. So no reason to think that way. I think for me, willful makes a big difference, right? If people make a mistake and it's an honest mistake and they didn't know, it's fine. We'll work through it. If you make the same mistake 3 or 4 times, then I'm going to go ask you to do that for one of my competitors. So, so there is that. Okay to make mistakes, just don't make the same one. Soze. Mind Tricks Covenant. Is it a mind trick that it says Covenant? Is Covenant actually the mind trick? I don't know. Number 1 in fleets looks good. 5.8 million galactic power, 2.6, 3.1. Almost as much in ships as characters. That's pretty fantastic. I like that. Lots of ships. Let's do our thing here. Where's the Galactic Battles 1? 11,028. So that puts this account 2.5 years old. About 2.5 years. I like that. That's somebody told me that trick, and that's fun. That's a fun way to kind of gauge how long the account's been around. So 2.5 years, a little older than the Loquitur account, but not by too much. All right. Do you feel tricked? Says Kyber Soze. Yeah. Alex Contard says it's a non-alt ray. Well, chat can help. Chat can tell you what they think, but I think gas has a chance against non-alt ray. All right, let's take a look in here at Kyber Soze. Speaking of Kyber Soze, what division are we in? Kyber 4. All right, 308, the 3028. Kind of in the same boat I am, floating down here at the bottom of Kyber. Got Negotiator, Executor all the way to 7 stars. Malevolence. Chimera's built, Endurance, Executrix, and even the Home 1. So we've got 6 fleets and a cleanup. No finalizer. Okay. Not bad though. Ooh, Raven's Claw getting started up. That's nice. TIE Interceptor at 7 stars. That's pretty fantastic. Pilotless ships are in good shape. Got the Ebon Hawk up and running. Even got the Extinction Bomber up to 6 stars. That's pretty good. I've never had the commitment to do that. I farm it a little bit here and there, but it seems like it just I don't prioritize it. Emperor Shuttle, it's a really good. So just to be clear with y'all, this is actually a pretty good tank for protecting Vader, and especially if you've already got this guy built, either for the Sith Eternal journey or just to put on a Darth Revan team. So it's a good character, it's a good ship. It's worth building. Alright, so ship's looking pretty fantastic shape. The Oot Rider's at 7 stars. Okay, so you're going Profundity also? Oh, wow. There's that Radis at Relic 9. Oh, wow. Dash Rendar is in the house. Okay. There's Biston, Hera. What are we waiting on? Are you just waiting on the event? Is that all you need, man, is just to get the event done? That's all the Profundity stuff, right? Mon Mothma, Cassian, Jyn Erso, all the stuff's done. I was banking on a Ravager before they announced Profundity, so started to farm with ships. The Sith ships, yeah. Do you have Profundity and I just didn't see it? No, it's not in yet. So you're just waiting on the you're just waiting on the event then? Okay, so we've got Sith Eternal, Jedi Master Kenobi, so kind of like the Loquitur count. But he's already got the Profundity stuff done. Malak is in the house. General Skywalker's in the house. So in that regard, feels like he's way ahead of me. Malgus is there. All right. Good stuff. Armor Relic 5. That's nice. Jedi Knight Revan is also relicked. Got some good additional characters in here. Wampa all the way to 7. All defense mods on Wampa. Heart. 26 speed. Wow. Killer Wampa. Fast. Crit damage. I like that. It's a 5 dot crit damage, 10 speed. Can't put 6 dots on that one. Waiting for something better. Man, I got a bunch of characters like that. Or at least just looking at it, that's I at least empathize with that being my situation. If you got defense mods on... Oh, defense mod. Look at this. Offense with defense offset. Man, I need to write a poem about how much I love a Kyber Soze. And a protection triangle, too. You're the best, man. Look at this. Fantastic modding on these characters. You said I'd like your mods on Jyn Erso. So we got to take a look at that. 328 speed. Nice. That's pretty fast, Jyn. 15 speed, 18, 22. Nice. Racing Jyn. Halloween is the next event. Finished the requirements about 2 days ago. Nice. My problem with B-28 Bomber is that its taunt is way too inconsistent. Yeah, it is inconsistent, but it is a good ship. Like for a starting 3, I like Vader, the TIE bomber tank and that B1 tank. And then you can bring in the interceptor and then another ship, pretty close by after that. And bringing the interceptor in on your first ship action is a big deal. And then you have 2 damage dealers and 2 tanks on the board. It's pretty nice. All right, so let's sort by speed. Let's see how good this really is. Oh, Jyn Erso's your fastest character. Dash Rendar, 328. What team are you using with the Dash Rendar? 326 on Darth Revan's pretty good. Let me just take a snoop through here to see if we've got Vandor, Chewbacca, or L3, or any of that stuff. Yeah, I'm interested to know what you're planning to do with Dash. Are you just putting him in a different team somewhere, or are you just kind of taking him on offense, or what? Because he's a killer character, but you kind of need something to protect him. Piet. Do you have Gideon? 325 on Piet. I feel like Gideon should be in here somewhere, but I don't see him. Bastila Shan Fallen. All right, so let's take a look at Armorer. 309. Pretty fast Armorer. Thrawn. Oh, there's Gideon. I see him. He's gear 12 still. 301. So he's the end of your 300s. 299. Yeah, so let's just do the count, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 characters over 300 at 5.8 million. That's good. It's on target, on track. Put a check mark in the mod box. All right, Soze. So you've got ships completely under control. You're going to have both premium fleets, both the max meta fleets. You got 2 GLs, built out the account from there. Are you going into JML next, or are you going to do something different? I feel like once you build all that Rebel stuff for profundity, you might as well do JML. It's kind of like fatalistic approach, but it seems like a good idea. Malak, how much protection does Malak have? Did you do the arrow? Oh man, for a second there I thought it was going to be a protection arrow too. Chonky boy. 128 on protection, 70. Yikes, 200,000. Dash, BKK, Nest, Dengar, and one other R5 scoundrel. I have the Datacron. It does well, but not optimal like having Vandor. Yeah. JML, yes. Going to Relic up. Sith Empire a bit more, too. Okay, so let's run down the list. 2.5 years in. Fleets are in fantastic shape. 2 GLs. Kyber 4. JML next. I got nothing to say to you, man. You don't need my help for nothing. I don't even know why I'm doing your account review. This is just more like a flex on stream. Yeah. No, I'm trying to think of some kind of useful advice I could give you, but I don't even have that. Finish your cat. Yeah. That's the best advice I can give. What's wrong with your cat, man? I imagine you just got her to 7 stars with this last event. After JML, do Star Killer, then not sure if I want to do SLKR, Lord Vader, or Jabba. David Dutro says, lol, I was going to say it's a flex roster review. Yeah. Is 331 speed Gideon good, or should I take him to gear 13? 331 speed is good for a lot of things. I mean, if he's gear 12, 331, it's okay. You don't need to go crazy. You don't need to relic him. He'll be 351 acting speed. And there's a bunch of teams out there that get up to like 340 speed and stuff like that. So you'll be able to get over the top of them. Once you get him relicked, I would target 360. So unrelicked at 331 is, I mean, it's only 20 speed off. It's close. It's close. It's within 10 speed of being where where I would want him at relics. It's good. Thumbs up from me. Kyber Soze says, last time you reviewed me, I just got and see. I was curious where I'd be when you got back around to me. Kyber Soze says, thanks, Hunger. It was very DL input directed. Yeah. Now I like when people ask the questions. I like it. And if I help a little bit, then that's what we're all here for. Is we're here to help each other out, have fun with this little game, and be entertained. After you do JML, I would say Jabba the Hutt. Because honestly, by then you'll have 3 GLs, the 2 main fleets. You won't be having any problem in Grand Arena. And I don't feel like a GL Lord Vader or something like that is going to add substantially more than GL Jabba would add. But he's going to get us participation in territory battles. So, assuming that there's going to be something good to be had by having Jabba the Hutt, then that becomes something you want to do for your guild. And for yourself, I mean, obviously. To get whatever rewards there are going to be. So consider Jabba after JML. If you start farming the Jabba stuff now on single shard drops, you'll have all those characters by the time you're done with JML. And you'll be ready to go. Ready to go on your next thing. And that'll be a year away, right? Like JML plus another GL is probably 10 months to a year. All right. I'm 1 shard away from Cat. I need to wait a month to get 1 shard. Yeah, that stinks, man. That's brutal. That is brutal. All right, let's jump into this grand arena over here. View the current round. Scouted my opponent. My opponent has 6 GLs, 8.9 million galactic power, 3.5 in ships, 5 in characters, only a 5-star Executor, though. So there's some small window of hope there if I see that Executor. But looking at his defenses, he puts 3 or 4 of his GLs on defense all the time. So I don't think we're going to be seeing ships in any rate. Character-wise, all 6 GLs. A full relic Inquisitor team. 367 speed on this cat. Look at this, guys. Look at this. 28 speed mod there. 26. 24. 27. 21. I think that is the fastest cat I've ever experienced on this account or on my main account. Yikers. Second sister, 333 speed. So the cat has absolutely fantastic mods, and luckily for me, at least it drops off a little bit after that. Not a lot, but this guy's got good mods. He's got pretty good mods. Look at this, 316 speed Malik. Come down here to the armor, we're still 297. So this whole section of characters here is 300 speed or higher. So what is there to say, guys? 9 million galactic power, 6 GLs, all the toys. I guess not all the toys. No profundity yet. Star Killer, Revens. There's the Star Killer, Relic 5. Only one Omicron. Only one. So, yeah. There's nothing to be done here except throw in a team, get my participation points, and then go cry. All right, so here we've got Lord Vader on defense. Although he did put Darth Vader in with Lord Vader, so that's something. Here we've got the Star Killer team. All the best characters reliced up, ready to go. Qui-Gon team with Mace, Anakin, Ki-Adi-Mundi. Big bounty hunter team. Like this is a Kyber 1 defense, guys. This is what I was facing with my main account in Kyber 1. Here we've got Rey, and here we've got Jedi Master Luke. There's those Inquisitors all at Relic 5. And here's Bad Batch. So the question is, can Wampa kill any of this? What can we Wampa? This Bastila team is nasty. Because Watt will put the tank tech here. He gets all the bonus protection from Bastila Fallen. Very hard to deal with without a GL. Can Wampa beat Rey? Rey's ult just cuts him in half, right? Once she gets ult, it's over. I feel like he's not going to beat Rey. So I have Sith Eternal Emperor. I can beat one team. We can beat one team. Yeah, but if I come up here and beat Lord Vader, I still have this Star Killer team to contend with. Wow. Yep, nothing to see here. What do we want to practice? Let's see how troopers do against Inquisitors. I feel like the troopers win this matchup, but let's test it out to be sure. And then we'll figure out where to throw our Sith Eternal Emperor. And we'll try a couple of these other teams and we'll be done pretty quickly. Take out the Snow Trooper, put in anything. Keep the Iden team, I guess. So we have to get through the tank first. So armor, Link. And then we gotta try to kill that beast during the mass assist. So let's add a Datacron. Do we need a Datacron for this? Oh, I have the Vadercron. I have the Vadercron. Can Vader beat Rey? Oh, I'm suddenly inspired. What would we need to do with Vader to be able to beat this Rey team? I've never practiced that, so I don't know exactly. We basically, we just can't trigger Rey's damage immunity, right? We've got to work through these characters without triggering her damage immunity. Use gas for Starkiller? I have no gas. I have no gas. Vader can solo kill Rey if you time the culling blade correctly. Jedi training Rey will kill you though. Jedi training Rey will kill me. Oh, because she gets all the turn meter with the debuffs. Okay, well, let's add this Vadercron here. Equip that. And let's put a team in here. A team of stuff to help him buy some time. Do we need Thrawn? Will he? She will taunt, right? So I feel like I might need. I know Vader's going to be doing Merciless Massacre all over the place. Yeah, maybe not. What is it that's going to help here? I feel like we need to speed up Vader. We need to throw in a couple things to speed him up. Make sure that we're acting quickly enough. Does she ability block? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, inflict ability block, daze, defense. We can't use Watt here because we have to use Watt with Sith Eternal for Jedi Master Luke. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We got to put in high-level relics to keep the Datacron up and running. I really wish we had a good tank to put in here. I think I'll just put a couple characters in like that. In case I mess things up. Got Vader in the lead. We got his leadership Zeta'd now. Yeah, we could put in Thrawn. I don't want to give up Thrawn because of the, I might be able to use this Palpatine Mara Jade team somewhere, and Thrawn's a part of that. Maybe a tank just in case. Shore Trooper. What speed is Vader versus... My Vader's fast. My Vader is super fast. 292. So just with his own self, he's 308. I don't imagine that these guys are too fast. 249. I don't remember seeing them toward the top of the charts on speed. 287. So Rey being ability blocked is pretty important, right? Maybe even that we do the Merciless Massacre and the very first thing we do is ability block Rey. So that when she gets extra turns, we're not worried about her getting an ability block on us. I guess if we're in Merciless Massacre when we get ability blocked, how long does it last? For 2 turns. No, you just got to be careful with it. I don't know. So that's an extra 16 speed. Should be fine to kill Rey. Then just worried that JTR will. When Rey's at 80% health, then call. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get in here. Let's do it. Okay. Merciless Massacre. We'll target somebody besides Rey. Do a Force Crush. And then we will try to ability block her. Nope. We'll just do a Force Crush. And Force Crush. And a Force Crush. And a Merciless Massacre. And that. And that. Do that. Wouldn't mind getting an ability block on her. Okay. Merciless again. We can call him out, right? Let's just call. Okay. Do some more. You're saying I got to call Rey when she's at 80%. Okay. Let's target her. Over here. Merciless again. Try to call him. Do that. And get her. Bang. Merciless again. Call. All right. What you got? What you got, Rey? You got Dooku'd is what you got. Oh, there's the damage immunity. Damage immunity gone. Rey going crazy. Dooku running in for the boot to the head. Rey going crazy again and dies of fright. Just basically looks at our team and says, you know what, I've had enough. And just dies. Keep people alive for debuffs. Dooku destroying Rey. DL, I was thinking going Executor after gas instead of a GL. What do you think about that? I think that anybody who doesn't have either the Executor or the Profundity needs to be working on the Executor or Profundity. That's what I think. So I approve this plan. Okay. I used a couple Sith there, but I am glad that I had Dooku in there. Because Dooku rolled her. He made her a non-issue. Okay. What other Sith do we have that we could put in here? Not much. We could throw in Palpatine. Not sure I want to do that. I'm just trying to think this through, because we can't deactivate the Datacron. The more Sith that I can get in here, the faster the ult will go off. I feel like I might just throw away the Emperor Palpatine team. Or I might just do this. I mean, I'm not... wait. I'm not in a hurry to get to my ult anyway, right? Having the ult faster doesn't really help me at all. Isn't that the case? Don't I have to wait till like a minute in this comp and just build up mastery for like 4 minutes? Executor and Profundity are better than any GL right now. Yeah, exactly. Yep. All right. We'll put in some extra Sith. I feel like the mechanics of this matchup are that I have to stack mastery forever. And then do the ult late in the battle when my basic damage is ramped up. I did it in Territory Wars, and Watt Tank Tech on JML made it a timeout. He's super tanky. Yeah, for sure, he's super tanky. He's super tanky. I can drain all of his natural protection. I fought this team before. This is a Relic 7. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go like this. We're going to bring in these Sith. We're going to bring in Wat Tambor. Put Tank Tech on him. Use the Datacron. And we're going to wait till about a minute 30 left on the board before we do the ult. Unless we somehow get in trouble. Tyler Holt says, hey DL, how's the GAC going? This battle will tell us how the GAC is going. Okay. This battle will be the determining factor. Okay, link here. And link that to everybody else named Luke. And off we go. All right. Auto basic. I get to try to solo JML with a Vader Kron this round. Ooh. Vader against the JML? I don't know about that. Okay, so we're just going to sit here and stack mastery. Because there's really nothing else we can do. You guys have to endure this, right? So you're just going to sit here and watch 2 more minutes of of this super exciting matchup. We've got the link on Jedi Knight Luke, so his damage is cut way down. He does monster damage, but with that little blue chain on him, then he's, much less of a threat. Although if Yoda gets The master's training on everybody, and they all assist all at once. That's going to be a lot of damage. It's going to be a lot of damage. Okay. I think here we're going to have to use the protection back just to stay nice and safe. Okay, got about a minute left to go of stacking. Stack, stack, stack. Okay, get some protection back. All right. All right, all right, all right. Minute 58. I feel the need to pull the trigger here soon. Feel the need to pull the trigger soon. Okay, that's the last basic. Now I'm going to go into my alt. All right. Okay, get out of here, guys. Get gone. Okay. Ooh, come on. Wasn't quite enough to get him through that purple protection. Come on. Oh, no. Come on. Yeah, there we go. We got him. We got him, boys and girls. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gonna be a timeout. Yeah. That's not gonna make it timeout. That's the Sith Eternal doing his jibbity job. All right. Bad Batch. How do we kill Bad Batch? See what we're up against with speeds here. 280. Echo, one of the fastest characters in the game, at 280. 247 on tech. Okay. So we got a lot of Zetas, we got a lot of relics, but we don't have a lot of speed. How can I take advantage of that? Do they have anything that can stop Mara Jade? They don't have turn meter gain mechanics, right? I owned Bad Batch on my main account. I just can't remember all their kits. Crit avoidance, target locked. Okay. I don't think they have turn meter gain mechanics. So as long as I'm faster than them, I'm always faster than them. No tenacity build here, nothing crazy. Tenacity on Wrecker. Interesting. But we can kick Wrecker, right? We can do the Empire team, and we can kick the Wrecker when it's appropriate. Does this work, guys? Am I missing something? Use the kick. I mean, if they go, I'm done, right? If he goes, he'll do this, daze everybody, give them all turn meter, and then I'm just done, right? Like my team dies instantly. What speed is Echo versus Thrawn? Echo was at 280, right? Yeah, he was sitting at 280. And I think my Thrawn is 3x, right? 3 something. 313 on Thrawn. Did I say Rex? Thrawn is 313. Mara Jade's 288. So even my Mara Jade is faster than them. Let's check and just make sure there's not like some crazy stuff where there's like a fast Omega. And he wasn't fast. Yeah. So I think this team just goes over the top and we're done. I think you should work if it's okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. The only question is whether I kick or pass to Mara Jade first, and I think I'm actually going to kick first. Kick first and ask questions later. Because I want Mara Jade to be able to stun Echo. I do not want him, if he gets a turn, I don't want him doing anything. Alright. This... See if we can get stun on tech. That's good. More debuffs, more turn meter removal, more control, more. It looks good so far, boys and girls. We have control of the opposing team. They're starting to lose their stuns now. That's an opportunity for me to get in there and stun him again. Okay, Hunter down. Let's work on Echo next. And we do have the kick back up and available to us. If it looks like somebody's going to get turn meter after all, we will engage the kick. We'll engage it now just for funsies. You have too much turn meter, sir. Do not like it. All right. There's no need to even use the area effects at this point, because everybody's under control. So we'll just do that to call the Palpatine to assist. And this should be Max Banner Bad Batch defeat. Okay. Get the zappies in there. Kick him just for good measure because it's fun. He's stunned like 7 times right now. He's got seven stuns layered on top of each other. 65 banners. Nice. I imagine I'm going to find good stuff on the back wall as well. I kind of want to beat this without using troopers. What do we have that can beat this with no troopers? Is Fifth Brother the biggest threat? 324 speed. These guys are fast. Never mind. I'm going to have to use troopers. These characters are well modded. These are the best modded characters he's got, I think. All like 300s plus speed. Look at this. Yikers. 309 on 7th Sister. Okay. I imagine she's not fast. 300 speed on 9th Sister without a speed set. What? This feels like a serious misallocation of mods. Why would you make this team this good? Okay, alright. I think we do have to trooper this after all then. Feel like I'd rather not, but I think we have to. Wampa? Nest solo Inquisitors? Overkill, I think. Can Wampa solo the Inquisitors? I think they do have some unresistible buffs. I don't. Does Wampa beat this or not? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've never seen a matchup of Wampa versus Inquisitors. I do not know if it works. What's the consensus on the Quiz Bowl team now that they've seen some actual play? Can Nest do it? You don't typically want to try Nest against teams that have tenacity down and removal and stuff like that. These guys just, they're too good at debuffing. I feel like with the quality of mods that this player put on these characters, we've just got to bring in a team that, you know, does not underestimate them. And I think I actually have to kill her first, right? If I can get to him, I will, but I can't. Does she have pre-taunt or not? She doesn't get taunt until she does something, right? This is the taunt thing. Gains taunt for 2 turns. Patience. This character gains all kinds of stuff. Protection, potency. And if somebody has Purge. So they have to have Purge on me before her taunt becomes kind of permanent. So I think I can... This guy, to me, is the scary one. Right? This defense down, special damage, stacks of Purge. Like, this skill is just dumb. Does way too much damage. A bunch of debuffs. So I feel like we got to kill him first. 7th Sister. First special could be problematic. This one. The Shock Prod. We don't intend to let them ever get a turn. So we're going to come in here. We're going to go for a fast kill. And we're going to try real hard never to give them a turn. All right, here we go. Here we go, troopers. Don't let me down. Okay, so no taunt. We've got plenty of turn meter on our guys. Okay. Dark Trooper link up. Okay. They got Veers, which takes the mass assist out. So I'm going to get this, and then they're going to get to go. I guess I have to do it this way. And then mass assist, and Veers is just completely out of the picture. He's getting no turn meter, like ever. Okay. So basically Veers is never going to go. If they'd have gotten that on my Dark Trooper, I think I would have dropped this battle. Alright, pop her. Yeah, if that would have went off on the Dark Trooper, we would have been done. Luckily it went on Veers. And we managed to pull it out. Okay, 64 banners. Zoinks. Dark Trooper MVP. Dark Trooper is definitely an MVP. Night Sisters. Non-Omicron Phasma team. And this ridiculous team with Cara Dune and Kyle Katarn. I do not like this team. Do not like this team. So we could do like Traya, Nest, and then maybe like Hermit Yoda or something. Maybe. Let's check the potency on this Kyle Katarn. 18%. He'll get a bunch of potency from the sharing that Mon Mothma does at the start. This is unfortunate. But maybe if we put Traya in there, let them kill themselves, and then maybe Cara Dune isn't quite so much of a problem anymore. I think it has to be tried, because honestly, I'm not sure what else I'm going to do. Kyle can be so fast. 231. What's the deal here? 10% turn meter for each other rebel fighter, so he gets 30% turn meter. 30% on 231's not that fast, right? Don't Wampa the MM team. Rolo will non-stop AoE. Why would... Oh, because of the debuffs. Yeah, because of the debuffs. So 231 divided by 0.7. 330. So he's going at 330, huh? Where's my Queel? I don't think my Queel is 330. 307. Yeah, so that Beskar Mando team doesn't have it. Because I thought maybe if I could get the Beskar Mando team fast enough that we could just, you know, zip on in there and kill Cara Dune with the whistling birds and then not have to worry about it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think we're going to do Traya, Nest, and Hermit Yoda. I think that's the ticket. Let's do it. Let's get in there and get this done. Traya down. Okay. Remove my turn meter now. I do not want turn meter ever. All right. You are a Jedi Master now, Memphis Nest. Let me just do this. Just the basics. All right, kill yourselves. Although Rolo won't kill herself. She'll just hang out. Yoda, one more turn, man. You're going to die. Don't take any more turns, buddy. Slow it down. I thought I could kill everybody with that. I honestly thought Nest was going to have enough damage to just wipe the board. But she did not. It's not to be. Yoda, you're going to die, man. You're going to die. Oh, noes. No. No. My poor little Yoda. Man, every time I get a turn is right after they've healed. Super annoying. Kyle heals like 15 billion every time he goes. Oof. Okay, just the counterattacks now. Just the counterattacks. We don't want to actually take any turns. Okay. Well, Nest insists on... Okay. Let's see if we can get Kyle. Threat eliminated. Okay. Don't res Kyle. Don't res ye old Kyle. We should have the big hit up again, right? Yes. Bye, Mon Mothma. Ha ha ha. No res for you. Okay. Get Organa out of here. And then I kind of think that we're going to get Cara Dune at some point. Yep, no buffs. Bye. Bye. Rip Yoda. Come on, Nest, you got this. Cara is so obnoxious. All right, we're taking out some high-quality teams here, guys. Here we've got Nest with the Night Sisters. I think I'm going to do Troopers here. If I do the clones here, that gives me Beskar and some other stuff to try to deal with that Phasma team, so I think we're okay. All right, let's select a squad. And let's get Z-Clowns. Z-Clowns, and there's probably an Omicron. Percent damage health effect, they heal? I don't know, maybe that gets rid of a plague somewhere. Sure, let's equip it. Must use Datacrons if we have them, right? Datacron it up. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Night Sister Zombie. Zombie. Killing Daka doesn't help because she won't stay dead right now. Yeah, you know what? I'll split the damage here. All right, let's get Daka to die once. Wow, okay. That's a chonky Daka. El Chonko. Okay, get Rex healed up. Get those plagues gone. Got to get back around to that tenacity buff at some point here. All right. Oops. Now Daka. We got to kill... Oh, man. Let's do this to get the plague off of him. Arc Trooper can be the sacrifice or the one who triggers the sacrifice, as the case may be. Let's get rid of Talzin. I know we need to get rid of Daka, but we'll get rid of Talzin for now. Then Daka. Nah, Nest dies from a counterattack. Just boom. Done. Get out of here. Let's heal up here because now we don't want to die. Sacrifice is just going to cost us banners at this point. Oh, I had the mass assist. Misclick. All right. 60 banners against the sisters. Good enough. Got Kylo to deal with in this team. Can Wampa do this? I feel like Wampa can probably do this. Wampa experiment. So we got a couple things we can do with Wampa. We can either take Wampa in against Lord Vader, and see if we can Wampa Lord Vader, which would be hilarious. Or we can take him on the back wall. I think I want to try something different. Let's do Beskar Mando here. And then try to Wampa Lord Vader. Just for entertainment value. Alright. And then if possible, we're going to Whistling Birds on Kylo. Once he's down, the threat from the team is greatly diminished. Phasma's pretty annoying in here too. Yeah, I gotta kill Kylo first. Wampa can kill Palpatine SK. Really? Starkiller with Wampa? That would be worthy of experimentation. Alright, big damage everywhere. Big damage everywhere. Big damage everywhere. 20 Whistling Birds. Nice. Okay. And Kylo down. Get out of here. Missile to the face on the Executioner. Hey, Executioner, what's that on your nose? Rocket. Boom. Phasma. Last person standing in her gleaming chrome armor. Which she will be buried in, apparently. Nice. 2 zone clear, boys and girls. Dat Vadercron. Wampa will do first order, but would love to see Vader, Lord Vader versus Wampa. Well, if we can kill this with Wampa and score some more points, I'm all for scoring some more points. These teams are all like tier 1 defenses here. Omicron, Zam, Qui-Gon, Lord Vader, Starkiller. Those are all premium defenses. And it may be important that I at least get 1 kill over here. Let us try the Jedi here. See if we can do enough to kill Zam. Let's see here, Jedi. Oof, Kyle Katarn's all we got left. Alright, I'm gonna die. Get on in there, I'm gonna die. You're definitely gonna die. Wow. Wow, there's like literally nothing to even try to add value here. Oof. All the Jedi have gone. We could bring in Luke and try to do something, but once they go, they just kill my Luke team instantly. Are there... oh, man. Well, Revan's in the leader slot, blah, blah. Whenever a Jedi attacks, ought to turn. Can you put non-Jedi in this team, or do you have to have all Jedi? The reason I'm a Jedi short is because, of course, I used that Hermit Yoda to try to beef up Nest's damage in that Mon Mothma fight. Is there a place where I can use Iden? Because I still do have Iden. Huh. I'm trying to think if Iden does anything here. Let's try this Wampa fight. Star Killer versus Wampa. Physical crit, special damage. Equip the Datacron because we can. Have you got Hondo? Well, I did the event. I've got Hondo. Okay. Tenacity down doesn't feel good. Oof. All right, let's womp. Let's womp. Okay, all right. We have protection, so let's ramp. How did I get 2 turns in a row there? That's weird. Okay. Target Star Killer here if I can. Ramp up damage again. I guess we had to, actually we have to target Visas Mar, right? She's the one that we've got to take down. She's down. Palpatine's down. Star Killer's going down. What is this Wampa? You want a Wampa? Juhani. Or as TK called her, Jabroni. TK calls Juhani Jabroni. It's pretty funny. Star Killer team down at the cost of 1 Wampa. Because I feel like that shouldn't work. I feel like that shouldn't work. Show your mods on Wampa. Alright. I'll show my Wampa mods. Here we go. Here's a Wampa. Where's a Wampa? There he is. Alright. Defense sets. Tenacity with tenacity. A little bit of speed. And then we did try to look for mods that have tenacity substats. And just speed and stuff and health. Health main stat. Speed. Some defense and tenacity. And then speed, defense, tenacity. So that's it. 2 defense sets, 1 tenacity set. Looking for some tenacity subs. 261 total speed, 72.5 health. Offense at 7,700 and armor at 65%. Initial tenacity 128, so 228 with the extra 100% that he gets. Don Fallon says, hi, I found your channel and really liked your beginner guides. It's my first time in a stream. Well, welcome, Don Fallon. The old Ben lead for Star Killer stopped my Wampa. What does old Ben do? Now you got me curious. Old. Wow. Everything from Old Republic comes up. Evasion. And gain 30% turn meter whenever they evade an attack. Or are you saying just in general having Old Ben in the team? Evasion and turn meter. I feel like that's not much evasion. But I guess if they evade your attack and get turn meter, doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Huh. I used Old Ben lead with the evasion Datacron and it's basically invincible. Oh, right. You put a bunch of evasion on with the Datacron and then you dodge all over the place and then you also get turn meter for it. That's fantastic. That's nice with the Datacron, yeah. Stack it with the Dodgecron. It was more that he was taunting and had damage immunity. I gotcha. So then, especially if it's a slow Ben, then you're just stuck attacking Ben for like a week and a half, huh? All right. The only reason I even have a chance in this GAC right now, the only thing that's giving me a chance is that Darth Vader Datacron. That's seriously the only reason why we're still playing. Busting through that front wall. You know what? Let's do this team first. And see if we can just bust through Zam. Although, to be honest, we might be better off using this team against Qui-Gon, kill Qui-Gon, and then politely exit and come back in with another team to kill him. Let's do that. Let's see if where's their CLS team? Let's see if the CLS team has enough punch to take down a Relic 3 Qui-Gon before Ki-Adi-Mundi and Mace and everybody get in the way. Boy, this is not fantastic. Just going for one more win. We just need... Oh! Oh, man. I called it. I called that. Anakin just one-shot the whole team. Oh, man. All right, let's bring in the Jedi. I don't think we're going to get anything done against either one of these teams. Any of the three that are left up, I don't think we have what it... Oh, my goodness. All right. So here we go. And then let's do buffs. Getting some dodges. All right, Qui-Gon, go. No. Qui-Gon says, I shall not go quietly into the night. Okay. All right. So that nonsense is out of here. We've got a bunch of teams left to go. So we can just... Mon Mothma's not going to do much. Bounty Hunters. We've got the Bounty Hunter team. They'll all be in stealth except Bosk, right? So let's just check and make sure that that's the case. Bounty Hunter Scoundrels, 30% offense while at the Bounty Hunter attacker allies gain stealth. Okay. So attacker allies gain stealth, so that's everybody. Grief Karga starts in stealth, right? Gains stealth. So the only person showing is Bosk. She's an attacker? Oh. Alright. So we still may have our messed up turn order here to deal with. Which is unfortunate. Well, let's see if we can get something done here. Okay. It's not going to work. Oh, because of the stun. The stun is death. Yeah. that's too bad. Nothing to be done here. Yeah, the whole combo was thrown off by the fact that I can't do the mass assist. And then Bosca's ability blocked. Got to figure out some way to trigger his frenzy. And he's ability blocked again. Mace. Mace, man, stop. Stop the counterattacks. Stop. Oh, man. The ability block is just devastating us. Yeah. We had the poof up. Couldn't get it done though. I didn't see that Kiadimundi had the taunt up. I potentially could have been targeting him instead of Mace. I think I messed that up. I think there was a chance there that I missed. Mistook, misunderstood, did not play correctly. Anakin overpowered. All right, here we go. Do enough damage to kill Anakin, please. No. No. All right. Imperial Lawnmower incoming. Stomp. Get her done. I was hoping to have a chance with this Iden team against his bounty hunter team, but it's all I got left to work with on these Jedi now. Yeah, I know we can't get the cooldown, but we'll try anyway. Try to do the damage. Clear these debuffs. He's got a locked counterattack. Nothing we... Oh... Grr. Got Ayla stunned, but Mr. Snowtrooper was unavailable to help. Alright, let's taunt here. There we go. Ayla down. Alright, we got rid of his retaliation now. No counterattacks for you, Camshaft. Bang. Okay. Done. That's all we're going to get. We're not going to kill these bounty hunters with the scrubs I got left over, but you know what? We got them. So we're going to throw them in there. Whether they like it or not. Nihilus goes in. Yeah. Never know when you might need a TIE fighter pilot. Let's do it, Cad Bane. Real bounty hunters versus scrubs. Alright, we're doing great. We're doing great. Nihilus was, optional. Anyway. Let's see. Yeah, put him on fire. Oh, armor her down. That was our only hope. She got hatted by Embo. The Embo hat to the face. Contract is up. Bounty hunters are down. Wearing a sled on his head. Can't ever see a hat again once you see him slide down the hill using his hat like a sled. Alright, we're done. We done. That's all we can get. I mean, he's got 3 GLs on offense, so he's got everything he needs. The only hope that we have is if somehow our Kenobi is strong enough to hold off the onslaught. Doesn't seem likely. I'm putting this one down as a loss. I imagine I will have lost. 9 million GP, guys. What do we do? What do we do? All right. I'm going to jump right over into the Apticio Grand Arena because I kind of want to get a shorter stream in tonight. Got some stuff I still need to do tonight, and I have work super early tomorrow. So let's take a look at this Apticio opponent. At least you womped. Yeah, Wampa killed the Star Killer team. That's fantastic. I can't believe. Yeah, it's just crazy that one character can minimize a team that's that good. Thorad says, shh, quiet. All right, 4.5 million galactic power on my opponent over here. 1.7 in ships, 2.7 in characters. Ship-wise, he's got the Malevolence, no Negotiator, but his Malevolence is built up pretty well. His ship situation is pretty tragic. Basically, he has something of a Galactic Republic fleet, the Geos, and the Geos with Malevolence, and that's about it. He doesn't even, I don't see the Vulture Droid and the Haine Bomber in here, which is pretty sad. Pretty sad. Well, let's get that user out of here. Get these messages out of here. Don't need any of that nonsense. Don't need any droids invading the channel. All right, so he's got Revan Malik. Dun dun dun. 2 Revans, Malik, Wampa, Gas, CLS. Ooh, let's do our trick with seeing how old this account is. This feels to me like an account that's 2 years old or something. That's like been played for a long time. Yeah, 10,482. That's like 2 years, 4 months. So, 2 1/3-year-old account. That's about 3 times as old as my Apticio account. He's just got a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of stuff. Got Hermit. Man, you got. This is just crazy. This is crazy. No GLs, but he's got Skywalker, Malik, Hermit Yoda, and Wampa all done. That is a lot of get one. That's a lot of get one, y'all. All right. Well, let's look at mods just for a second, because I have a feeling I know what I'm going to find. Hermit Yoda, fastest character, 294. Not as bad as I thought. Shock T, 274. I can tell you what he doesn't have. He doesn't have a 300 speed spy. Oh, he beat my spy. He whooped him. Oh man, that spy didn't even have a chance. Look at that. 1 battle. Nothing. 1350. I think that's no battles dropped, right? That's everything one shot. Oh boy. And I see Gas on defense. So he's got gas on defense, and he didn't drop a battle on offense. Although, it's a Relic 3 gas with clones that are not relicked. Can we trooper this? That is the question. I feel like one mass assist with this Dark Trooper is going to put him down. And if we can clean up all those others before he stands back up, it's basically going to come down to him and Dark Trooper. Yikes. Yikers. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get in here and see if we can beat gas with this trooper team. Okay. Bonk. Counterattack. Buff. Buff. Mass attack to get rid of all their protections. Oh, don't destack me. Don't take away my stacks. All right, sit down, gas. Oh, the counterattacks. The counterattacks. The counterattacks are too much. It's too much. One stack Dark Trooper going in. Going in hot. Rex. Get rid of some turn meter here. One stack Dark Trooper I don't think is going to do it. Nope. Oh, Anakin's so angry. He's so angry. Took away all his clones. He's all mad. All right. We just, what do we need to do? We need to take in something that doesn't die to counterattacks, right? That's pretty much all we need to do. He's got a lot of life gain though, right? He can be stunned. Is that true? He can be stunned now? Since not everybody's 501st. Well, other active 501st allies, he can't. He advances and leaves cover. Taunt. Can't. He targeted, blah, blah, all that stuff. Whenever he critically hits, he dispels all debuffs. Okay. So he still is going to dispel his debuffs. And there's nothing we can do about that. So how do we beat a Relic 3 gas? Man, I'm going to hate it if I have to use Qui-Gon. Well, I dropped a battle, right? So now that I've dropped a battle, it's pretty much a lost GAC anyway. Pretty much lost. We can try these Geos with Iden team, but I don't think... Well, the relics are not spy. We can Wampa this or this. How do we kill this Skywalker? I honestly don't know the answer to that. I mean, I've got Vader. I can probably kill him with Vader, but I'd hate using the Vader team for that. Womp him. I'm off to dinner. See you later, DL, says Alex Contard. All right, see ya. See ya, man. Ewok Elder solo. Yeah, I hate that I don't. His cover has 0 protection. So what's giving him counterattacks? When he uses an ability, reduce, whatever. Okay, fine. Gains 25% health, protection, tenacity for each other 501st ally. If all allies are 501st, he gains the following: 100% counter chance. And he counts as 501st, so he'll still get the 100% counter chance. That doesn't go away. Trying to figure out a way to kill him without using up good teams. I don't know why I'm trying to figure that out, because I really can't do much for this GAC. Really can't do much. Relic Geos against a Gear 12. Doesn't look good either. Let's just try to get to ships then. We can... Let's do Wampa here. Or is there a reason we don't want to do Wampa here? There's no tenacity down here, is there? Don't think so. I don't remember. Does she give tenacity down? Daze, dispels, protection, blind, potency. This should work, right? We're just immune to the damage over times because, Wampa stuff. Mothma can revive. If I take Mon Mothma in against the Skywalker team, then doesn't every time I take an attack, he counterattacks and I lose a character, right? So then we die to that shenanigans. We die to the counterattacks. Mon Mothma could kill him, but every time we go, he gets to kill one of us. So I think that's the problem. Okay, let's womp again. Looking good. 68 banners there. Geosynchronous. Let's just do Vader. And we'll do that in case they get the ability block off on us when we don't want it. I don't think we need Wat Tambor somewhere else. Don't even really care about banners because, reasons. Alright, there we go. And we'll do this. And then Poggle, I think, was the weak link. He's got no debuffs on him. 0 debuffs on that Poggle. Wow. Alright. Let's just go over here and keep reducing the health pool of all Geos. Do that. We'll do this. Fire off a Culling Blade. Put us into Merciless Massacre a second time. Looking pretty good for the home team at this point. The relics don't seem to have pulled him through. If only I had a Vadercron. Trying to get one on this TCO account. Just haven't been able to get to it. Alright, Geo's down. Ships are available. Oh, nope. Still got to walk the walks. What can I do here that doesn't actually take a good team? I don't know. Qui-Gon's useless if I don't get through over here. So we could Qui-Gon this, Mon Mothma this, see what's on the back wall. All right, let's do it. Jedi. Here we go. All right. Young Anakin versus old Anakin. Bang. Big damages. Good. Gas down. Mon Mothma rebels. Bosk will probably just hang out being unkillable until we get to the armor penetration skill with the second level guy. This is not great. This is not great against bounty hunters. Hopefully we can get rid of his taunt. All right, let's see if we can get rid of IG-88 real quick. Nope. No real quick about this. Oof. All right, robot, get in there. Yeah, and he's got the permanent taunt. If we get rid of it now, we should be able to get rid of it, right? Yeah, weakest character no longer has protection. We really don't want to get killed by Boba and Jango because they've got the whole missile to the face, get dead, stay dead scenario. Okay, that's one rocket out of the equation. Oh no. Oh no, Boba's queued up. He's gonna rocket my robot. Get him, boys. All right. No rocket to the robot for you, buddy. Okay. Go, go, go. Good grief. Look at that K2SO, huh? Who thinks he's not a good champ? All right. And then, like we said, probably stuck behind Bosk for a year and a half. Once we get the armor penetration from the scout, we should be in better shape to deal with Bosk. All right, here we go. Level 2. Armor. Oh, should have saved that for armor pen. There we go. Armor pen up. Mon Mothma, big assist there. Come on, guys. You can do it. Alright, just got to get his protection gone and then he dies fast. Alright, alright. We're ready to go. Bang. Half his life in one hit. Keep him on the run. Don't let him recover. Good. 65 banners. More money. What do we got on the back wall? CLS team. And Night Sisters. Yo. Alright, we get Ewoks here. I think Iden is about all we got left for Ewoks. Iden. Alright, ready to go. Come on, troopers. Don't let me down. Where's that elder? Get him, boys. Yeah. I need a scout trooper is what I need, right? Aren't the scout troopers the ones that were sitting on Endor picking off Ewoks? Scout trooper needed. All right, all right. Gonna have to cleanse those dazes now. Time to mow some Ewoks. All right, get them. I love how many assists they do. Aiden just laughs and says, "Yummy, yummy assists." Okay. All right. There we go. 6-5 banners. Let's get to ships. What do we have here? You know, even with his awful ships, he still beat my ships. I think that should disappoint me in some way. DL, you should do an updated farming guide. What do you mean updated farming guide? Character guide, gear guide, mod guide. What do you want? What do you want updated? We've got Galactic Republic and we've got Rebels. Maybe we do the Galactic Republic here and the Rebels here. The character guide. Working on it, TM. I've got a bunch of stuff done for the new guides. I've got like 147 slides, but every time I think I'm getting close to being done, something changes and I have to go back and modify a whole bunch of it. So I've been close to getting started on it, like voicing it and whatnot, but like when Profundity came out, I was working on a character guide, and after Profundity came out, I started taking a look at stuff, and I'm like, it's building a ship now. There's no way around it. You pretty much just have to build either Profundity or Executor first. So what I've built now is a new player guide that goes through stabilization with two options. You either build the Executor or you build into the Profundity. And those journeys are so different that they're two completely different starting guides. So that's what's happened and why it's taking me so long to update it. Yeah. I guess I don't want the guides to be the same thing that anybody else could do. You know, I think I can do better than that. I think what I can put out is genuinely like the best starting guide. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We've got all the intro stuff done. We've got some slides developed, some timelines developed, some project management stuff that wasn't in the prior versions. So it's going to be self-contained. And hopefully in a way that's good. Alright, let's get in there and get these ships taken out, and then we'll give up on this GAC. I don't think I have anything that can beat a CLS team. Even if I can beat the Night Sisters, I can't beat the CLS. And I'm out of tools. I don't have anything left in the tank that lets me believe I'm going to be able to take both those teams. I don't know. I guess I could try like a Treya. What would we try? It would be what? Treya and crew against CLS, and just try to have crew survive and let the CLS team kill themselves? Question mark. Let's see. I kind of don't want to reinforce here, because if I do, Anakin's burning. As soon as he takes a turn, he's going to die. If I do this, he gains taunt. I don't have anybody that does a cleanse. Maybe this extra protection will be enough to keep him alive through the burning. It is. Okay. Alright. But not through the burning and a hit from the TIE Bomber. Cleanse that off. The TIE Bomber's the threat. I don't want him to do fire a second time. So I gotta try to get through him before he does the second round of flame. Alright, here we go. Go, Ahsoka. Alright. We should be good from here. A tank should not be that threatening all by itself. Alright. Wow, Cad Bane. I did not see this Cad Bane having that many hit points. Put it over here, do this. We should hit both of them, right? Yeah. 69 banners, dude. Alright, let's try some crazy stuff here. CLS, Treya, crew, go. Let's do it. Come on, crew. Come on, buddy. Counterattack. Somebody. Stunned. Oh, come on, guy. Oh, man. Come on, come on. No, he didn't make it. He didn't make it. Maybe if we had Watt there, it would have been good. All right. We done. That's got to be it for the GAC. And Hungry Loquitur gets to eat his hamburger that he's been sitting here smelling for the whole stream. Everything got delayed with the Chromebook issue. So, yeah, we'll get to eat. So you're moving away from the paths. No, it's just that the paths then take a very long time. So let me see if I can get up the graphic. If I can successfully pull up this graphic and show you what it looks like. Maybe that's helpful. I got to work for a second here, see if I can link it. Lincoln Park. Okay. Well, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Block farming. Block farming. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. And then let's go over here and adjust this a little bit. All right. So I don't know if y'all can see that very well. Let me zoom in a little bit if I can. Well, I don't know exactly how to magnify this. On Excel, the button's like right down here, but okay. So what you have here is basically the first week that you start the game. You're farming Dark Trooper, Anakin, Range Trooper. You pick up Iden, Versio, and Veers. So if you start at level 1, this is based on kind of when the nodes open up. Pick up the Houndstooth, Bosk, Xanadu Blood. You also have to do the Beskar Armor Mando journey. So we got Queel, Kara, IG, Mandalorian. They all come in on a certain timing. And then right here at week 38, you'll have all of the Mandalorian. Let me see if I can adjust this. You'll have all the Mandalorian stuff pretty much ready. Xanadu Blood isn't part of the journey, so we don't have to have that finished quite yet. 38 weeks into the account, we have financial stability and the Executor. And then we relic Beskar Mando and Cad Bane to finish out the fleet. And then 2 of the paths will go from here. I'm thinking that this is probably the Techno Union path, and it's probably also the Emperor path. And then there's a similar path like this to Profundity, which will be the Senator build and the Gladiator build off of the Profundity. So the Profundity into Star Killer into, Grand Arena style teams will be the Gladiator. And then Profundity into JML into, whatever you want to do next for guild stuff. I still haven't figured that out. So basically the starting guides take you through about your first year and a half. So 38 weeks is what? Divided by 4, 10 months. So free to play 10 months, hyperdrive bundle 8 months, and then you add the next part onto that where you want to go from there, which is probably another 8 to 10 months. So about a year and a half of account building will be the initial paths. Maybe it's premature. I don't see geos on there. There's no geos. Oh, no, the geos aren't on here because you don't farm geos. Yeah, no, this build, actually this build has the geos. The Profundity build has no geos. There are no geos in the Profundity build because you can't afford them. You can't do it. You pretty much have to build Phoenix because you need Hera Syndulla for the Profundity journey. If you're going to build her anyway, you might as well build Phoenix. So in the Executor journey, you do build the geos. You don't touch the Phoenix. In the Profundity journey, you build the Phoenix, and there's just no Cantina farms to be had for the geos. You could do it, but basically you'd be adding more time on the front end, and I'm trying to get these journeys to where you get your big capital ship as soon as possible. And 38 weeks is pretty fast, free to play. That's 9 months in, starting free to play. And it's pretty conservative. I mean, you can see the relic timing that I've set here. Your first 2 relics, I give you 4 weeks each for so it's literally like 2 months for your first 2 relics. And then I'm doing 2 relics every 6 weeks. And you still get there at 38 weeks, no problem. So it's a super conservative path. I think experienced players doing an alt account could get through this in 30 to 32 weeks. And then again, if you buy the hyperdrive bundle, it cuts about 8 weeks off the whole thing. So yeah, but in profundity, geos are out. There's no room for them. Like I said, I've done it and redone it and redone it, and it's trying to get it right. I probably, it's that perfection paralysis, right? I'm trying to get everything right, so it's taken me forever. If instead I had just published a video and then came back later and said, I got to fix it, and just redid it, it probably would have been better. But it is what it is, and I'm working on it, and we'll try to get these paths issued over the course of the next couple months. It'll probably take me into next year to do the follow-up paths, like the gladiator paths and all that, and get that all laid out. Things are slow right now, guys. My wife is out of town a lot, and kind of just really don't have much time except for work and the kid. And I know I'm making excuses, and I hate that. So I work on it when I get the time on the weekends, and that's about it right now. So we'll definitely try to get them out, but that's what it's looking like. More detail, more like visual stuff for people to look at to help. Yeah, and hopefully that'll make people happy. Or at least help them build good accounts. At the end of the day, I don't care if they're happy, but just care that they build a good account. So you skip Core 8 and Rush Executor. Am I reading this incorrectly? Yeah. You build troopers. On this build, you build troopers. You build geos. You'll have Jedi. Farming Jedi Knight Anakin is in there. You'll relic one of the troopers. You'll relic Vader. So you get enough stabilization for 2 assault battle tier 1s, and then you dive right in on your big capital ship. I'm telling you guys, the people who are spending money, people who are building alt accounts and they're spending money, they're going to build one of these 2 capital ships first every time. And if you happen to be in a shard where 3 or 4 people do that, you're going to be pushed out of the top 5 so fast. Look at the Abtisio account. That's exactly what happened on the Abtisio account. Right now, I'm on week 40 something, right? By week, if I go back and look, I'm going to guess that probably by week 30, we had 6 or 7 executors in the fleet shard already. So if you take any more time with account stabilization, that's just more and more time that you're going to be locked out of good fleet payouts. So, yeah, especially if you're not going to spend money on the game, you've got to just walk in and lean on that ship. You just got to go straight for it. Because the foregone currency, if you don't, is way too great. Now, if they take the crystals out, then it's still good to place first in fleet because the fleet shop currency is worth so much. But then you could take another, 8 to 10 weeks of stabilization before you went into the ship, and it would make a lot more sense. But just for the amount of crystals that you get, you pretty much have to just walk into the game and go straight for the ship. Rushing Executor is the move because it sets you up for crystal income for the fleet shard, says Mr. Rice. Yeah, exactly. Zurin says Core 8 was good before Datacrons and before GAC changes. Yeah, the I mean, all things equal, you really want to get at least 3 assault battles under your belt. You know, you can do 2 of them with troopers, and it would be really nice to either get the Jedi or the Rebel one under control, or build a Relic Daka and do the Night Sister one, like get a 3rd assault battle. But yeah, I mean, like I said, 38 weeks, I'd already been locked out of my top 5 in fleet for a month and a half at that point. So yeah, everybody doing an alt account, everybody buying the hyperdrive bundle, they're going to have these executors and profundities done around 28 to 30 weeks. Yep. Alrighty, guys. I need to be done here and pack it up for the night and get going, get on to the next thing. That sandwich is still sitting down there smelling good and making me hungry, so I gotta go. Gotta eat my food. Hey DL, can you review my roster? Go over to the Discord, and if you have a question about your roster, just put your question in the Discord. Just go over to Ask Loquitur, put your information in there, and ask the question that you have. I won't do an in-depth roster review for you, but if you have a specific question, like what should I do next, or is it worth building C-3PO or whatever, post your question up over there and I'll try to help you. I'll try to help you get past the next question. I hope that makes sense. I will review everybody's roster in 30 seconds. Ready? Here we go. Number 1, do you have a massive team to put on defense and hold up your opponent? Number 2, do you have an offensive team that's good enough to beat that team that your opponent will have on defense? Number 3, do you have enough fleets? There you go. How are your mods? Account review done. I think that was 30 seconds or less. So if you don't have a good big defensive team and a good big offensive team and decent mods, you already know what I'm going to say when I review your account. Honestly. I mean, people have seen enough of these account reviews that you all should kind of know how that goes. So you can review yourself, you know. But if you got a specific question, I'll help you. Great stream, DL. Thanks for your time, Zern. Yeah. Thank you, Zern. Appreciate you, man. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe. See you over on Discord. And I'll see you in the next Holocron.